A collection of programs devoted to personal and professional development of youth workers in Indiana is known as The Journey.
Today we hear how the program uses exploration and renewal to serve those serving the youth in our community.
Youth workers are among our unsung heroes. They're the type of people who have committed themselves to serving young people, and they're all in.
People in this field really have a heart for what they do. They are dedicated. They want to build strong communities. They want to help youth in whatever practice setting.
We have a fellowship program where youth workers come in, they enter into a cohort. They go through a series of retreats throughout the course of a year, and where they can take some time to practice renewal, to pause, to get grounded in who they are, and really think about the things that are important to them and their why they continue to do their work, so that they go back to their organizations, go back to their homes, their families, feeling refreshed and engaged, and ready to keep doing the work.
It was definitely life-changing for me. I think that is I really stepped into what the world of youth work could be. I definitely entered the journey at a time where I needed it, like professionally and personally, because I was kind of at a crossroads. Like, am I just sticking around because I'm good at it, because I love it, because I know it? Am I being challenged? Are there other people in this space having the same issues as me?
They essentially have gotten on board with the idea that it does make sense that they do tend to themselves first. That puts them in a whole different way that they can be with young people and be with each other. And so they become natural cheerleaders and recruiters for others whom they're working with.
There were a couple of moments that I think that I was like, okay, Jamie's first, right? And then take care of her. Her family is right outside of that. And then you can be the best professional, because otherwise I'm not being my best self to me, to my daughter, to my family. And of course I can't show up for the kids. So
We would hope that anybody, in whatever their practice setting is able to use their own personal experience to work with kids and help support them in activities. Because if I love to do one particular thing, I'm going to be way more enthusiastic with teaching that to a youth. CYC stands for Child and Youth Care, and it's a credential for youth workers. It's really special to have that mark of approval that say, yes, I'm certified, I've been vetted, I'm part of this profession now, and here's what I have to show for it. It's important for the organization that they work for. The organization knows that this person is going to provide quality programming, and then it's important to the families that are served that parents know the person that's caring for my kid is a certified youth worker.
it's an important step for Indiana to really recognize this as a profession that it is, so that we can expand it and create those opportunities, because it's also pretty low cost for this official certification that can really transform people's future careers.
The Lilly Endowment has been so fantastic to support us for the last 20 years and really invest in renewal for youth workers. And so I just feel like it was a great opportunity for me to kind of grow in this position and learn over time.
I probably get the most pride when a person has the self-realization that they have undergone a transformation. They may not be able to explain exactly how or why, but they know that they have become more of the person that they always hoped that they could be, not only for themselves, but also for the kids that they serve. And so that always warms my heart.
And to learn more about the efforts being made by youth care workers, scan the QR code on your screen. That will take you to the community section at wishtv.com, where you can find more conversations.